Hi, I'm Laura with LbT-languages, and today we're going to be looking at how to use a negative in the simple present and with the verb to be. We'll be using LbT-languages 5-column system, and you can get your own free copy in the description box below. Let's get started. The pace in this video might be fast for some viewers. We try to keep the language and speed as native as possible. If it's too fast, you can slow it down with the settings in YouTube or pause the video. Our last video detailed the simple present in a lot of detail. In case you missed it, we'll have a link in the description box below. And if the grammar for today's video is still a little tricky, please revisit that video for a little refresher. As a reminder, we use the simple present tense to talk about things we do regularly. We use the verb to be to describe who we are or how we feel. And sometimes you need a negative to say what you don't do regularly or how you don't feel. We'll be using the 5-column system again. This has all of the essential English grammar packed into 2 pages for all the different tenses in English. We can use this to learn how to use negatives in the simple present. Looking at our SARF side, this has all of the simple forms for each tense. The simple present is in the 2nd column. We use the simple present for actions that happen regularly, like habits, routines, and things that are always true. You may remember from our last video that if you want to say something, take your copy of the 5-column system and start from the top and work down. If you want to ask something, you work from the bottom up. Use the numbers and colors in order to have the correct English grammar structure. Negatives have a very different structure in English from German. The general rule for a negative using the simple present is to use the verb do or does for he, she, it, das, es, muss, mit, plus not, plus the verb you want. I do not drink tea. She does not smoke. They do not work. Often, you'll see the do and not shortened into don't or doesn't. You need the small apostrophe and can remove the O. I don't drink tea. She doesn't smoke. They don't work. That's it. Negatives aren't shown on the 5-column system, but we can still use it to keep our grammar in line. On the 5-column system, you simply add the negative between 1, the subject, and 2, the verb. This is different from how we use negatives in German. You need do or does and the not. I don't have a dog. You don't feel well. They don't eat fast food. When you use the verb be, the English form from sein, the not follows the verb. I am not hungry. He is not German. We are not tired. Like before, you can make these negatives a little shorter. Here it's a little trickier because for most subjects, you have 2 options. I am not combines I am to be I'm not. He, she, it is not becomes isn't, or it combines the person and thing plus is. He's not. She's not. It's not. You, we, they are not becomes aren't, or it combines the person plus are. You're not. We're not. They're not. I'm not hungry. He isn't German, or he's not German. we aren't tired or we're not tired. Having options is tricky, but grammatically they have the same meaning. So our tip to start is pick the pattern you like best and work with that. You can always mix things up later. Let's try to practice the rule for negatives. For each exercise, try to find the best negative answer. Some might be tricky. Remember, you can always pause the video if you need more time, or you can jump ahead to see our vocabulary recap. Isn't it easy? Maybe not yet, but hopefully this video has helped you learn the basics for using the simple present with negatives. Don't forget to use the vocabulary at the end of our video, and be sure to get your own free copy of the 5-column system. See you next time!